Whoa! And we're live, folks. Back with a new live. And yeah, the title says it all. Gonna wait for you guys to get up in here. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, hope you guys are excited to, learn about this stuff. Learn about this stuff and, everything that I have to offer and say. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about extraterrestrial contact and, creating your star cluster, which is your soul tribe or soul group, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, just waiting till you guys get up in here. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, sending out positive and amazing energy. And yeah. I don't know when y'all coming. Yeah, this is going to YouTube too. Yeah, I might as well just go in while I'm back in on YouTube. So I'm mostly gonna be on live every day, almost every day. And yeah, just to upload, have content for YouTube. Since I got back into the YouTube scene, I guess. See how this goes. Even though I'm I guess the most laziest YouTuber on YouTube. I don't even create thumbnails. That's how lazy I am. Barely want to create a description. I don't put in tags. Well, I did put in tags, but yeah, enough of me rambling about YouTube. So extraterrestrial contact. So what are forms of extraterrestrial contact? Extraterrestrial contact. First, hold on. First, let me break down what an extraterrestrial is or what it means. So the etymology, whatever. The origin definition of extraterrestrial is something that occurs outside of Earth or something that is beyond Earth. So anything that's beyond Earth is an extraterrestrial. So, for example, you could claim stars as extraterrestrials, angels as extraterrestrials, different forms of beings, higher dimensional beings as extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings as extraterrestrials, extra dimensional beings as extraterrestrials. So, and how do you contact them? You can contact extraterrestrials the same way you can contact, different spirits, different spirits from different and higher dimensions. So, for example, you can use chakras and grids. So basically, our ancestors are extraterrestrials now, since the ancestors are beyond Earth and they're part of the seventh dimension now. The seventh dimension exceeds Earth. It's within the galaxy. So a seventh dimensional plane is a galaxy. Also, a seventh dimensional star constellation is actually the Sirius star constellation, which is the dog star with the Orion's belt. So yeah, and now going on. Now, how do you connect and contact an extraterrestrial on a dimensional scale or a conscious scale? So, for example, meditation. Meditation is a key part of contacting, an extraterrestrial or, contacting an ancestor, guiding spirit, things like that. So you have to open up certain chakras, which is your higher chakras, which is considered your higher self, tapping into your higher self and accessing your higher self. So open up your pineal gland. The pineal gland is what gives you psychic abilities, and it produces neuromelanin in your brain stem. So melanin is a liquid in your brain, and neuromelanin is produced through your pineal gland. And all other sorts of glands, such as the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, things like that. So, and it also produces melatonin and serotonin, if that makes sense. Now, the psychic abilities that you can get from, your pineal gland opening are the clear senses such as clear seeing, clear feeling, like gut feelings, clear seeing visions. I say clairvoyance, clear hearing, which is hearing and receiving messages. So open up the pineal gland will help allow you to gain insight from higher dimensions in different realms. Now opening the crown chakra, which is the God conscious. So you can open up the crown chakra the same way you can open up the pineal gland, which is, eating right, getting sunlight, limited consumption of meat, things like that, meditating. So open up the crown chakra, which is God consciousness, and it's what connects you to the higher dimensional realm of things, a higher consciousness that exceeds, this third dimension, this third dimensional realm, and it exceeds time and space as well. So our mind cannot be measured, since our mind is a part of, what I want to say. Our mind is higher than this realm that we're in, so it cannot be measured. Your intelligence cannot be measured, things like that. Now, going on, how we can contact extraterrestrials, or how extraterrestrials may reach out to us in ways. So you can see extraterrestrials through dreams. They may appear through nightmares. They may appear through happy dreams, lucid dreaming. Once you open your pineal gland, you can lucid dream. And then going on, they contact people through dreams. They can contact people through, telepathic messages. So a lot of people experience, extraterrestrial through telepathic messages. There's people that have physically met extraterrestrials, such as, extraterrestrial contactee Corey Good, extraterrestrial contactee David Wilcock, extraterrestrial contactee Barry Littleton, extraterrestrial contactee, what's his name? Alice Collier. And now, since black people, have this connection, I'm speaking on black people only, had this connection to the Orion's belt in the Sirius star system, we come from beings or extraterrestrials. Us black people on Earth come from beings that inhabited different star constellations. Well, the Orion's belt, along with the Sirius constellation, along with, the Orion's belt, the Sirius constellation, and Planet X, which is Nibiru. Going on, they came down, they helped engineer black people onto the Earth. There's these theories that, that black people were created as slaves, blah, 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 to carry out their gene. No, they weren't. They were just here passing down. They created black people. It was actually a woman, because the first being was a woman. This has been scientifically proven and mathematically proven, were created. And then they said that black people, if they do basically the work that they wanted them to do, they'll give them access to higher dimensions of conscious throughout the universe. So sacred knowledge. That was basically the exchange on extraterrestrial origins. And with that being said, black people have 145 extraterrestrial genetics. You can look this up. Well, I'm allegedly, black people have 140 extraterrestrial genetics, which is, and allegedly, black women have a lineage connected to such an old group of beings that they claim that they are extinct. These are basically extraterrestrial beings that inhabited the planet and then left the planet. Basically, that's what they do. Extraterrestrials hop on star constellation and planets and go on about their business, do what they need to do. Specifically, these black extraterrestrials who have been on the moon. Former NASA engineer Clark McKelland, he claimed to have seen black extraterrestrials on the moon. You have Norman Begarin. He was a former NASA scientist or engineer. He claimed to see 7-foot black extraterrestrials get off a spaceship. And then you have, I forgot her name. There's this woman contactee who claimed that black people came from. There's black people that have been on Mars and Saturn. Mars actually has pyramids on it. And there's, skull bones, and different types of bones found on Mars as well. So that's very interesting. And there's different ways to contact an extraterrestrial, and extraterrestrials aren't all, these blue, greenish, mythical looking things. Some are humanoid extraterrestrials. There's some humanoid extraterrestrials. Then you got reptile-based extraterrestrials, things like that. And they all contact people in different ways, through dreams, through messages, just like any other, entity in the universe can contact you. So, yeah, there's different things like that. Now, I wanted to get on, finding your soul tribe or your soul cluster, your star cluster. Yeah, so to create or find, your star cluster or your soul tribe. So realize that you are a star. Stars are, made out of water. The human body is 70% water. Stars, when a supernova occurs, I said this on another live stream. When a supernova occurs, this is what happens when a star dies. A star emits and releases five, elements, which is carbon, hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, and I think it's multiple. Hydrogen, helium, nitrogen, carbon, and oxygen. Melanin is contained has four of those. So melanin is made up of carbon, oxygen, hydrogen, and nitrogen as well. Now, with that being said, melanin is more than just a skin. It's more than just a skin pigmentation. It is a connection to the cosmos. It's everywhere throughout the universe. It's in humans. It's in animals. It's in plants. Cosmic melanin is neuromelanin. Neuromelanin is cosmic melanin. This is star melanin. So it's universal melanin. And then, fun fact, I'm gonna post it later. NASA cannot go to certain extents in the cosmos without melanin. They actually spray melanin on spacecraft so they can reach certain points throughout the universe or throughout the cosmos. And I just found that interesting. Now, going on. Now that we realize that we're connected to the cosmos, that we're stars, so our atoms are made out of stardust. Our atoms are made out of stardust. Our atoms contain stardust, melanin contains stardust, and things like that. Now, going on, realizing that you're a star, finding your soul tribe. What is your soul tribe? Your soul tribe is a group of like-minded individuals that you connect with on a higher level. People that will be there with you through thick and thin, even if you do not contact each other every day. These are people that you're connected to on a spiritual plane. It's not a soul tie, but it's just a strong connection that you have with people that will never go away, a strong bond that will never go away. We know who these people are in our lives. They could be family, they could be your parents, they could be your siblings, they could be your grandparents, they could be cousins, aunts, they could be your best friends, things like that. They could be your best friends. These are people that you could there's probably somebody you met today who could potentially be a part of your soul tribe, And once you realize who your soul tribe is, now we're making the point of stars. We're all stars. What is a star cluster? A star cluster is a cluster. It's basically what it is. Self-explanatory. A cluster of different stars together that are not form anything, but they're aligned together. A different group of stars that are aligned together. Now, if we realize that we're all stars and we connect with a soul tribe, find a soul tribe, we create our own star cluster. And then it can go deeper because once you create a star cluster and all sorts of things, you can add on and find other soul, tribes. It could be all one soul tribe, if technically, but you can connect and build relations with other soul tribes, other star clusters. And once you form other star clusters, you can then create star constellations. Like it gets, this is something I just pinpoint and came up with myself, somebody probably already admitted. I'm not going to say this is exclusive. Somebody in the atmosphere in the universe probably came to this conclusion, but, never pinpointed it, I guess, in a way that I have. I'm not saying, but you heard it here first, basically. That's what I'm going to say. Somebody probably said something similar along the lines, but you heard it here first. So, thinking about that, knowing that we're all stars, knowing that there's like-minded people out there and connected with like-minded people, we can create a star cluster or a soul tribe. Now, yeah, that's basically it for what I had to talk about now. So, with that being said, let me break down what I said along the lines. Soul tribe. A soul tribe. Hold on. I broke down extraterrestrial contact. So extraterrestrial contact. Extraterrestrials are entities or anything that occurs outside of Earth. Now, going along, what are different forms of extraterrestrial contact? They contact you through meditation. So meditation, dreaming, whether it's nightmares or, happy dreams, I guess. They come to you, meditation, dreaming, visions, different visions, numbers, just like angels, numbers, all sorts of things. Those are different forms of extraterrestrial contact. Now, forming a star cluster is basically realizing your star and finding your soul tribe, and then, connecting and forming it and becoming a star cluster. So a bunch of different stars coming together and forming something, and that is the star cluster. So I hope you guys learned something. Love you guys, and my peace.